Bubba with me here again. So what we're going to be working on for this video, we're going to go 10 minutes and we're working on heel. So this one's really important when you want to have your dog nice and close to you. It's great for crowds, and it's also something that they work on in the AKC. You have to make sure your dog's right next to you instead of going too far ahead, too far behind, or dragging you down the street. Which, I don't know if Bubba will be able to do that, but we don't want him to. Come here, Bubba. Come here. So what we're going to do first is you have your leash. You're going to make sure that you have your treats in your dominant hand, okay? My dominant hand is my right, so I'm going to make sure that Bubba is on my left side, okay? So I'm going to make sure this leash is nice and tight, just like this. Now every time we start heel and every time we end heel, Bubba always has to be in a sit, okay? Now the important thing with this is we don't want to actually stay sit. You're going to use the treat to lure him into the position. We want him facing the same direction as you are, okay? And the first thing we're going to do is Bubba's on my left side, so I'm going to step with my left foot first, that telling him that as soon as my foot hits the ground, I'm going to tell him, heel. And then he's going to stay right up next to me. I keep the leash nice and close to my thigh because I don't want him to go too far ahead or too far behind me. He needs to stay directly with me, side by side, okay? Bubba, heel. Good. So we stay nice and close to my body. Nice and close to my body. And then every time we stop. Good. Heel, Bubba. Good job. So I use the treat to lure him. And as soon as he's sitting down, that's when I give him the treat and I say, good, heel. Remember, the sit at the beginning and end is part of the heel, so we don't want to say sit. Bubba, heel. Boy. Good boy. Come on. So he's walking right up next to me. Good boy. As soon as we stop. Good heel, Bubba. Good job. So this is a good one to practice at least, if you go on a 30-minute walk, you want to practice at least 4 or 5 minutes out of the walk. Just, walk a little bit, have him stop, and then have him sit. Walk a little bit, stop, he sits. Walk a little bit, stop, he sits. Okay, we want to get him used to every single time my body stops, his tushy hits the ground, okay? Bubba, heel. Good. Good heel, Bubba. Good job, buddy. Yeah. So that time I didn't even have to lure him with the treat. He automatically, he saw my hand coming down and he sits and there he gets the treat. Good boy. So remember, keep that leash nice close to your thigh. We don't want to, we don't want to really, really pull him, but we want to give him not enough space to really get too far away from us. We want to keep him at our side. Good, Bubba. Now, if Bubba sat and his butt was out to the side, what I would want to do is take him and move him so that he's right in line with me and we're facing the same direction. Every time he sits, he needs to be facing the same direction as me. If not, I need to move him over to the side. Ready? Heel. Good. Heel, Bubba. Good boy. So this is perfect for Bubba. He is catching on super, super quick. So you guys must have worked on this one before, huh? No, he's really, really good at this one. Good job, buddy. All right, ready? Good. Heel. Good. Staying right with me. Good heel, Bubba. Good boy. So having the treats in your dominant hand allows you to be able to keep him going with me. And if he was having a hard time going, I could lure him with the treat. But he's doing really, really great. But that way I can just easily reward him as we're going. Easily reward. And I've got him right on my side, okay? Good job. All right. So we've learned kind of the basic of heel. Now I'm going to add speeds to it. So when Bubba is on my left side, if he's on the outside when I'm turning, See, we're going this way. Here, Bubba, here. We're going this way, he's on the outside. So Bubba actually has to go faster than my momentum. His little paws have to quicken up. So what I'm going to say is when he goes around that, when I turn and go to the right, when Bubba's on the outside, he has to go faster. So I'm going to say faster, faster, faster. And his little paws are going to speed up. Now when he's on the inside and I'm turning to the left, he has to slow his body down. So I'm going to say slower, slower, and he's going to slow those paws down, okay? This is just keeping him up to pace with me. I'm not slowing down, I'm not quickening up. Bubba has to. He has to accommodate for how fast or how slow I'm going, okay? Because I'm the alpha dog. Yes, I am. So, I'm going to show you a little bit. Here, Bubba. Good boy. Heel. Good. So I'm going to make a left turn, so I'm going to say slower, slower, slower. Good. Faster, 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 faster. Good. There we go. Good heel, Bubba. All right. Heel. Faster, 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 faster. Good. Slower, slower, slower. Good boy. Who's distracted? Good heel, Bubba. All right, now I'm going to show you just the speed. So I'm going to walk in circles. So Bubba, heel, slower, 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 slower. Good. So he's just going around a nice circle. There you go. Good job, Bubba. So when he's on the inside, what I'm going to do is I take the leash and I just keep it next to me, but I can even pull it back just a little bit to kind of slow his walk. So I want to make sure that those paws slow down, even though I'm keeping my momentum. So now he's going to be on the outside and he's going to have to go a little bit faster. Bubba, heel. Faster, 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 faster. Come on. Faster, 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 faster. Good boy. Good job, Bubba. Who's a good boy? All right. So the basics with heel, you want to make sure your puppy is on your non-dominant side. So my right hand's my dominant. That's the one I'm going to put my treats in. Bubba's going to be on my left side. You want to make sure you've got the leash tight, but not too tight for him. So you want to have it just go straight to him, even giving him a little bit of slack. Okay? Then keep that leash right at your hip. You don't want him to go too far in front, too far behind. You've got to keep our doggy friend right side by side, okay? I'm going to use my left foot, because that's the side that he's on. And as soon as I step, I'm going to say heel. That way, Bubba knows exactly what we're doing, and he's going to follow right next to me side by side. Now he's going to be watching me, waiting for those treats. So every time you start the heel, remember, Bubba has to be in a sit. Don't say sit, lure him with that treat, okay? As soon as we start, he stays right next to me. As soon as we stop, he automatically has to sit. So lure him if you have to, and then, good heel, Bubba. Make sure you're saying the word while giving the reward, because we want to connect the food with the word, which is heel, and then also with the action that he's doing, okay? Last thing, with the speeds, he's on my left side. If I'm doing a left turn, he needs to slow down. So you're going to say the word slow, slow. If you have to, pull back a little bit on the leash, okay? When he's on the outside, guess what? He has to speed up. So as soon as we go around that corner, I'm going to say, faster, 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 and his little paws are going to speed right up. Now remember, I don't change my speed. I'm alpha dog. So Bubba has to change his speed to accommodate me, okay? So, yeah, he's a good boy. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Now Bubba did great at this today. It seems like he's already had some practice. Otherwise, he just wants to stay really, really close, which is good. So you can use this anytime you guys are out walking. Remember, just about 4 or 5 minutes for the walk, not too long. You don't want to do it the whole walk. We want to make sure he gets some loose leash time, gets a little bit of sniffing in, yeah, because that's what the walk's about. So we want to make sure that you're just doing it a little bit at the beginning end of the walk. And this one's really great for a crowd. If you guys go to the beach and you want to keep them nice and close, even if you're walking and somebody might get scared, you can have him heel and he'll stay up close to you, okay? So this was Stephanie and Bubba, and for this video we were doing the intro to heel along with those speeds, faster and slower.